Hello everybody, 99 Des. How's everybody doing today? There's Miss V on the porch. I have a video today and I'm going to put a little disclaimer at the front. It might be triggering to some people. I've held on to this story since June. I belong to, come on V, I belong to the BULWARK. Well, I don't belong to them, I subscribe to their channel and to their magazine. But it turns out that there was a story, and I started in my email, put a star beside it, and I was thinking that I would get to it, but I never did. So I'm getting to it today. So today's Wednesday, and I'm thinking I better put a little trigger warning on this because we're going to be talking about a cult that dealt in Rex. I gotta watch my wording. I really do. So, gotta watch out what we say. So anyway, the story was written, as I said, in the BULWARK. Will Summers, the guy that did the story. I think he's kind of funny. I watch him on BULWARK too. But yeah. So he came up with this story, and the title of the story was called The Orgasm Cult. And that's exactly what it was. I dug a little deeper. But this is what I got from Will. This was published back on June 30th. So it's been a while. And there's been an arrest in this thing. Now, on the original documents for the company, it's called the Institute of Om, O-M, but not like Om, not that Om, just O-M, not O-H-M. So the Office of Institute of Om teaches meditation and through orgasmic meditation, that's what it's called. So I don't know how far I can go with this, whether it'll be taken down or not, but we're going to find out. So, anyway, the alleged female orgasm cult leader and her accomplice are facing some federal time. A once booming orgasm meditation startup company, a startup. What? Like it's Bella's Knitting Club or something? It's come to an end because the two cult leaders have been found guilty. They have been convicted. Jury found them guilty, just like somebody else found somebody else guilty. Founder Nicole Daedone and head of sales Rachael Cherwitz are found guilty of forced labor and conspiracy. Now, One Taste was founded in 2004 to teach meditation through demonstrations, which always had a female model, shall we say, that was being brought to, I'm going to say Om, by somebody else's digits. See why you need a trigger warning on this? But anyway, the women said that they were coerced into performing, so to speak. And they were afraid of losing their status in the cult. That's how those guys run those things. It's the same way Mango Moose Knuckles running his government. You do what I say, you don't get fired. Look what Scammy Bondi's doing. Anything he wants. And she's supposed to be law and order, right? So anyway, it's almost like, is it a Ponzi scheme or something? Is it like Lulu Row or Tupperware or something? If you don't get your quota, you don't get your prize? Is that what this is? It's bloody disgusting. But it was a big enough story that the BBC did a 10-episode series on it. And you can Google it. You can Google it. And they called it the Orgasm Cult. So if you Google that, there's 10 episodes, and it talks about the women, how it started, all the rest of stuff, and all the other dirt, for lack of a better word, about how this thing came about and how it was run. And then Netflix did a documentary called Orgasm Inc., like Incorporated. The leaders now face 20 years in prison for their deeds. Now, One Taste, that's the name of the company, One Taste. Now, One Taste is saying that they should be the next mega cause because, this is rich, because Daedone and her legal team are saying they are victims just like the Mango Moose Knuckle was, and they are facing the same prosecutorial weaponization of the legal system as he did, I guess, in the E. Jean Carroll case. Yeah, seriously. So, what do they want? Pardon? Not what they're going for? Or is Todd Blanche going to go to Brooklyn? Because that's where they are currently housed, in the Brooklyn State of Corrections. But see, they're federal charges, so they can get a pardon if he sees fit. But anyway, the women felt pressure to perform, much like the Jepstein warriors did. They felt pressure to perform. And in my opinion, it must have been something like that, because in 2015, they actually paid out one of the victims a 6-figure income. And I couldn't find the thing because that was in 2015. And in 2018, they had an NDA till 2018. So I haven't found out how much it is. But 6 figures, that's nothing to sneeze at. So I'm figuring they knew they were guilty. And if they paid her out, then I'm pretty sure that proves guilt, in my opinion. Maybe not legally, but I'm not a lawyer. So yeah, they paid her off, much like Pig Hegseth did to the SA victim from the women Republicans that he SA'd, and police report and everything else. And his lawyer, Tim Palatore, went and intimidated her and made her sign an NDA. So it's that type of situation, in my opinion. So other women said that they were also made to do menial tasks like cook for these people, because with this Daedone lady, her and there's a fella on there, and the two of them were the founders of the company, and the head of sales there, Rachael, whatever the hell her name was, he was on there too. So I don't know if he's going to get a separate trial, or maybe, I don't know. But it took the FBI 5 years to investigate this. 5 years. And I'm thinking that because that 5 years ago, when it first started, was when, was it the tail end of Mango Moose Knuckle and the beginning of Joe Biden? But either way, they're saying that the justice system was weaponized against them. But I think they're talking about the old justice system, right? Because the FBI now, they're firing anybody that knows anything. They're getting rid of them all. And even Cash App himself told one of the FBI guys, you're being fired because you're not towing Trump's agenda. Well, that's not the FBI's job. Their job is to do crimes and go out and find the people that are doing crimes. That's the FBI's job. And they have international FBI too. We have an FBI, we have FBI in Canada. They have offices here. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. But they are, the women are just as much warriors as the Epstein warriors are. Because they felt coerced and they felt that they would be punished in some way. And some of them said losing status in this cult, whatever. Which when you're immersed in it head foot, like like some of the MAGAs, they're in it so deep they can't tell the truth. If it smacks them in the face, they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know the truth. And it's always yes but, yes but. But that's how somebody needs a deprogrammer to go in there for some of them. But they don't care until somebody starts taking their shit away from them. But these women deserve all they can get and more. Because I had no idea. I know this stuff is, well, there's a Southern Baptist Convention. That's another cult, in my opinion. Stuff like that. So these women are every bit as much victims. And so now they're up for 20 years in prison. And is Todd Blanche going to go to Brooklyn and say, hey ladies, come on, we'll get you a cushy prison down in Texas? Is he going to do that? These women are SA offenders. And because this was in London, San Francisco, Harlem, New York City, they had field offices. What would you call it? London, yeah. So it's international. So Epstein had a modeling agency in London. Think there's any ties to that? Could be. Don't know. But there's that. So these women had to cook for them and clean for them and cook meals and everything. Excuse me? I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's not good. But anyway, they are keeping their little bums in the Brooklyn prison system until they're sentenced. Because I think they learned a lesson from the last time when Epstein was let out and his chauffeur would pick him up in the morning and his chauffeur would drive him back to prison at 8 o'clock at night to go to bed, that he was out criming the whole time he was out from 7 in the morning till 8 at night. He was out criming all day long. So, if you want to find out more of this, just Google it. So I don't know about the guy though, so we'll have to see how that goes. But yeah, that's what is going on today. The cult is no more. It has been torn asunder, shall we say. So anyway, if you're new to the channel, love me, like me, share me, don't forget to subscribe. It doesn't cost a damn thing. I'm not affiliated with anybody. Nobody sponsors my show. Just little old me. So, like me, love me, share me, and don't forget to subscribe because I want to build this so we can get our voices out to more people. And we're doing that. So, hangers on, thanks for coming back. Thanks for hanging on. And I love you all. And don't forget to be nice to you first. Please, be good to you first. Take care of you first. Because what happens if something happens to you? Somebody else doesn't get some care. Whether it's your beaming smile and a hello to somebody. And if you notice, when you say hello to somebody and smile, they smile back. Sometimes that might be the only smile they get that day. So anyway, Nana Nana loves you. Be good, be safe, and please take care of you first. I love you. Mwah. Don't forget to subscribe.